G'day all, number one Machop fan here with another episode of Machop to the Top. Let's just jump straight into today's episode with a rating of 1684, 20 wins, 8 losses. Not all of which came from this YouTube series, because, like I said yesterday, I did some practice for the National Championships using this game, and some of the results come from that. Still, got us up to a higher rating because I won more than I lost with that team. Meanwhile, at time of recording, there is still no result from our election. Still possibly on our way to a hung parliament, as we face Ian from the United States with a rating of 1648. Sorry I had to mention politics, I ran out of ideas. Okay, so this team is Xerneas, Rayquaza, aka X-Ray, Raichu, Gengar, Talonflame, and Ferrothorn. A lot of single-target Pokemon, so that very much tempts me to use Clefairy right off the bat. No Kyogre also means Groudon gets free range as well. That's not exactly safe. Whoop! I guess I'll leave Clefairy Sableye anyway. Nobody. Gengar in the back. Or should I bring Clefairy in later? No, we'll bring Clefairy in later. Lead with Sableye Gengar. They have one Faker out on their team in the form of Raichu, so I will have to err on the side of caution because of that. And my last Pokemon, will it be Groudon or will it be Kyurem? I think I'll use Groudon because we've got plenty of ice power in the form of a super powerful Icy Wind from that Gengar. So, you don't need it to be any colder. No matter how much I love to show off how much I can take Australia's excuse for the cold. Yeah, I've been through this before, I think. Raichu and Xerneas. No fake out shenanigans here, but we'll probably get Nuzzle shenanigans. Okay, so just gotta set up gravity. I don't expect the opponent to use Geomancy straight away. And even if it does, I won't really be bothered. I wonder if it's gonna protect and give Nuzzle a go. Even if it does, I've got Quash to deal with that anyway, so. Now, I'll do it anyway. I'm probably walking into something. I'm not really fully confident. Confidence, however, is a big thing in VGC. Confidence to take risks in this case. And yeah, I clearly don't have enough confidence. And I walked right into it, and no doubt you're gonna Nuzzle now. So you can be all na all you want. I'm on the mood. Bump. And Nuzzle. I called it correctly, I just didn't act. And that's my downfall. But all the same, I've Quash shenanigans. Although we now have the issue of full paralysis shenanigans. Sorry if that hurt your speaker, that hurt my ear, that maybe I should And there's the Quash. Let's see how much that matters. Volt Tackle. Yeah, an Oko. Bugger. Yep. Turn 1 is the most important turn in the game, so. And that's a Dazzling Gleam. And this proves it. Alright, can we bounce back from this? Groudon and not Kyurem. Ah well. At least Raichu can't do a thing to Groudon unless there's a surprise hidden power water. That'll be the day. Alright, May as well Icy Winds just for the heck of it. Gravity is up, so they don't have Helping Hand. I'll just press those blades. Nuzzle on the Clefairy! What's the point of that? Just to minimize the odds of it doing anything? Because it is the slowest Pokemon on the field anyway. Oh yeah, it would have been just the parting gift from the Raichu, because it... No, if it was a parting gift, it would have used Volt Tackle. So surely there's something a little more prudent. Geomancy. I guess I should have used Swords Dance and, instead of Icy Wind. Oh well, lesson learned. On an online simulator, I kind of played the heck out of this team in best of one. It's probably gotten my confidence down a bit. So I'd really like to give it a rest. I was supposed to switch teams by now. And I do actually know someone... last night on a friendly battle, best of 3, I actually faced someone who used against me the very team I wanted to use on this series. Hopefully I can speak to him again. Alright. Guess I'll give Follow Me a go. And Precipice Blades. Oh no, that's Nasty Plot, isn't it? Or at least it used to be in Gen 4. Man, Nasty Plot's Generation 4 animation is so awesome. Bing! Ew. That's the end of Clefairy. That's why I originally liked to use Togekiss, because it itself is bulkier. But on the other hand, it couldn't use After You. Pretty sure it was in... Oh no. Yeah, this is it. All because of turn 1, because I didn't make that ballsy move. Depending on whether or not that Raichu was sashed would also have mattered, really. Oh well. I know this is over. Still, that's a lesson. The lesson is basically to grow some balls. I think that was probably a bit kid unfriendly, and I apologize. But you get the point. So yeah, I'll save that for future reference. Aside from this though, I've been using this team so well here and on simulators. I'm kind of tempted to use it at the World Championships. But let's not forget, this was Baz Anderson's creation, and I'm pretty sure he's going to the World Championships. And if he does, and I face him with this, then we'll be in trouble, as we're now down to 1667. So damn close to 1700! Bugger! So 1700 remains my PB on this. Wait for the next game. Unfortunately, I've still run out of things I want to talk about. Well, there was one game I had with my Nationals team on that simulator this morning. Man, was it good. I actually made the same move as I made at the Melbourne Mid-Season Showdown, which I will showcase after the World Championships. Must say, it's an awesome move. And the more I use it, the more I understand when and how to use it, as we face Zenda from the United States again, with a rating of 1586. It's actually almost midnight in America, most of America. This team is Salamence, Kangaskhan, Cresselia, Thundurus, Groudon, and Kyogre. Kangaskhan is a faker out. You could have Scrappy, and that's scary. There are also a lot of spread moves on this team, so I can't really use Clefairy. Gonna lead with Sableye anyway. And Gengar, definitely Groudon in the back. I'm still got temptation for his sleep shenanigans on the Gravity. The Sunshine is using Groudon. I expect them to leave with it. I expect them to leave with Thunderous, so I think I'll lead Sableye Groudon. Dingo in the back, and Whimsicott. See what happens. Team Preview is something I used to be really good at. Remember, the game starts at Team Preview, so it's just as important to predict how the opponent's going to lead as it is to lead well yourself. And that's why I'm beginning to fall apart here with my lack of confidence coming straight out of Nationals. Kangaskhan Cresselia. So the feels for nothing. Ah well. I kind of don't expect... I don't expect Triple, because I'll just make Kangaskhan the slowest Pokemon on the field. Unless it's Adamant. Or Brave. Ugh. But yeah, now that I think about it, there being a Cresselia and a couple of Primals on this team, I kind of expect this Kangaskhan to be Adamant. Alright, so, I give my own setup a go anyway. I think it's safe enough to Gravity Source Dance. Something's getting faked out, that much is obvious. There's the Kangaskhanite. Love doing that. Which reminds me, I do that in one of the photos of Melbourne's Regional Championships, but at time of recording we're still waiting for those photos to come out. Even no photos from Nationals have come out. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm kind of scared to ask for fear of sounding annoying. And, yeah, a skill swap. Interesting! You skill swapped your own Kangaskhan. That means Cresselia has Parental Bond. But with Gravity in play, I don't know how the opponent didn't expect that. But that actually gives me a lot more breathing space. Yeah, so Taunt, and I'll give Swords Dance another go and hope the opponent doesn't. Actually, yeah, that was haste. Ooh, yuck. Helping Hand. Yeah, that was bad. Can't even see it. Oh, low kick. Yeah, we're done. Oh yeah, single target. That's why I had the room. Whoops. And I don't even know if the second one of those will actually do anything. Alright, so Cresselia... Unless the opponent... Never mind. That took so long that I thought that was a Ragequit. Okay, so Sableye... I don't think I saw Mental her. So... what I'm going to do now is... quash the King. We should be safe from a Sucker Punch. Low Kick would do a lot more against this Groudon because it's fat. I think Groudon is the heaviest Pokemon of all, isn't it? Or at least in the top 3. So yep, Cresselia. So we're quashing the Kangaskhan. Kyogre comes in. Skill swapping your own Kangaskhan with Cresselia and then switching out the Cresselia means no Parental Bond. And with Gravity up, there's no Levitate either. The opponent clearly did a whoopsie. And there's the quash, forcing the opponent to go last. And that leaves me free to P-Blades. Oh. Hehe, double KO, brilliant. Oh, a double critical hit! Although with Swords Dance up, I don't really think it mattered. It was just style points. Oh! And that was a Ragequit! I had a feeling something like that might happen. Yeah, that was on their end, otherwise I'd be booted all the way to the Pokemon Center. I'd love to do another game, but I'm kind of in a little bit of a hurry at the moment. For family reasons, so I'm going to have to end it there, but I promise there'll be another good episode tomorrow. I don't think I'm doing anything tomorrow except early in the morning where I'm making my timetable for uni. But that's 8 o'clock till 8:01, knowing uni, so I should have plenty of time for this. Might do another 3-gamer. We'll see. No promises. Anyway, thank you for watching this. Hope you enjoyed what little there was, and hope to see you again next time.